What's up, everybody? It's Kels Johnson here, and it is my 29th birthday, and I am so excited to have reached 29. This has been an amazing journey for me. I first off want to say thank you to everybody who's wished me happy birthday. I want to say I really appreciate all the love, all the support, and all the encouragement that people have given me over the years. There have been so many people who have played a part in me becoming and developing into the man that I am today. And so I am so grateful. You can't do life without community. You can't do life alone. You can't do it in silo. But I believe that it is in community where you find development, where you find encouragement, and where you just find the overall strength to keep going. And so this video is just to kind of talk to you and kind of tell you a couple of things that I've learned in my 29 years of living. And hopefully this can help some other 18, 19, 20-year-old just kind of, settle and understand that you can do this. It's possible. You're not a failure. All hope isn't lost. And so I've learned to be true to myself. I can remember in my earlier parts of my 20s, I spent so much time trying to figure out who I was and doing things that didn't necessarily line up with who I was, like making crazy decisions because I was just trying to find myself. And there's a grace for that. It's okay to do that. That is what your 20s are for. But once you find it, once you figure out who you are, be true to yourself. Number two, second thing I learned is let your purpose fuel your passion. Allow the thing that you were created to do fuel what you do every day. What's the reason you get up in the morning? Why? I heard this quote one time that says, the two greatest days in a man's life is the day he was born and the day he finds out why. And I believe that with every fiber of my being. The day you find out why you were created, that needs to be the thing you live for every day. Eat, sleep, dream, whatever. Live out what you were created to do. Number three, invest time into people who energize you, right? Like, don't put your time into people who want to drain you, who just want to pull on you, who don't want to give back to you. Time is the only currency that you can't get back. You can get back money, you can get back cars, you can get back houses, you can get back clothes, you can get back equipment, but you cannot get back time. Time is the only currency that you can't get back. So why spend it on people who drain you, right? Like, why spend it on people who don't want to see you succeed? Why spend it on people who don't add value to who you are? Invest your time into people who energize you. Number four, this is a big one for me. This is huge. If I could go back and tell my 18, 19, 20, 23-year-old self this, it's that you didn't start too late. For a long time, my biggest insecurity was, many of you don't know this, but I started out as a worship leader. Well, I really started out as a musician, and then I transitioned to being a worship leader when I was 18, 19, 20. And for so long, so much of my early 20s, I spent so much time just like regretting the fact that I didn't start earlier. The fact that I didn't do choir in school, or the fact that I didn't pursue music while I was in high school. Honestly, when I graduated high school, this is one of the biggest daggers for my life that I felt was like, oh my God, why? I found out about this school called HSPVA, Houston School for Visual and Performing Arts. And I was mad because there was a high school for people like me who wanted to do music, who had a passion for arts, and I knew nothing about it. And so I spent a lot of time like upset and mad and just like, Why didn't I know about this? I could have been so much further along. My artistry could be further. I could know more. I could do, and I spent so much time regretting not doing something sooner. And then when I got into preaching and pastoring, looking at all the amazing pastors that are out now, I'm like, oh my God, why did I spend so much time running away from preaching? Why did I spend so much time not wanting to be a communicator? Why did I waste time and yada, 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 just going on this downward slope? And God had to literally tell me one day, you're not too late. You're right on time. You're exactly where I want you. And let this encourage anybody that's out there that wants to start a business, that wants to start a blog, that wants to start a YouTube channel, that wants to start a church, that wants to, whatever you want to do, that wants to get married at 50. You're not too late. Do what you want to do in life. Life is too short to die with what ifs. Life is going by too fast to die with, man, I shoulda, I coulda, I woulda. And so I think it's a perspective that you have to understand that you're not too late. It's all good. Like, just keep going, right? Fourth, is that the fourth or the fifth? I think it's the fifth. Fourth, fifth, whatever. The next lesson I learned is be a great husband, because marriage will teach you what you need to know. Be a great husband, because marriage will teach you what you need to know. The value of so many of my relationships has gone up since I've gotten married. And the value on so many of my relationships have gone down. Because of what I was learning in marriage, I started to understand the value of people. Marriage is teaching me how to be a better leader. Marriage is teaching me how to be a better communicator. Marriage is teaching me how to be more organized. Marriage is teaching me how to listen more, how to understand other people, how to be empathetic. Marriage is teaching me so much. Be a better husband. Maybe some of you need to be better sons, better daughters, better friends, better cousins. Let your relationships teach you how to deal with other people. Life moves at the speed of relationships. And so those are just a few of the things that I've learned at 29. And I by no means have figured it all out. I'm still learning. I'm still growing. I'm still progressing. But I just wanted to share that with you as I celebrate my 29th birthday today. Again, I'm so excited for what 29 has to offer. I've got so many goals set for 29. It's crazy. I want to be an avid reader. I want to be an early riser. I want to be more organized, more focused, more intentional. I want to invest more. I want to travel more. I want to see more people, connect with more. I just want to do so much more. So that way, by the time I'm 30, I approach my 30s vastly different than I approached my 20s. And I think that that's just how life goes. I won't have it all figured out in my 30s. There's so much more I will need to learn, but I do want to do my due diligence now to prepare for 30. And so that's all I have for you. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you all again for wishing me a happy birthday. Listen, it's going to be an amazing journey. Stick with me because we're going somewhere. Until next time, see you on the next one.